Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm AcceleReece. Thank you for tuning in to Tesla's Cube. A couple months ago, Hot Wheels released this RD-06 into the mainline. Returning to 2025 is a new RD-06 with a retooled body. This was so they can drop the window piece in without any tucked parts. And what's cool about this new release is that not only does it celebrate the designer, Mark Jones, MJ right there, this is in the Hot Wheels Designed by sub-series, which is a new sub-series for 2025, but also it pays homage to the original Hot Wheels AcceleReece's Racing Drones RD-06 with this color scheme and these brand new graphics. As you can see here on the back, it says RD-06 in drone language, which is very cool. It's not an exact replication, but it is kind of an homage, and it's a great alternative, a $1, $1.20 alternative for AcceleReece's fans to get some drones in their collection who may not be able to get on the original cars. I did a review of this exact RD-06 in an earlier video from earlier this year. I recommend checking it out. I'll probably have a link in the description. I'll definitely have a card suggestion pop up at the end of the video. But this is not what this video is about today, because there is yet another RD-06 that has released this year. That's right, some cars in the Hot Wheels mainlines get a recolor for a release. Not all of them, like last year the Teku Dior 2 or 3 never got any recolors. But, and I really didn't expect this RD-06 has gotten a recolor. Same graphics, everything, just changing up the color scheme. So with an opportunity like that, they could have done a lot of cool things, you know? Maybe you could do like a Team Colors version of it where you kind of invert the color scheme, give it like a bright green with some black and white decals. Or maybe you could have even done purple and yellow as a nice little homage to this Series 2 Storm Realm RD-06. That would have been really cool. But no, Hot Wheels decided to do their own thing, which, you know, that would be all right if it wasn't so ugly. This is what fans are now referring to as the Watermelon RD-06. So yeah, this is the brand new for 2025 K-Case RD-06 Hot Wheels Designed by Recolor. I really don't like this release, but I feel like out of obligation I have to make this video, so we're gonna talk about it. Here it is in comparison with the original one. These are both pretty much the same cards, just the color schemes are different. They just changed up the colors. Oh, and it has different wheels, but we'll get to that. So here's the artwork. Kind of compare the artwork here. As you can see, pretty much the same, just different wheels, different colors. However, the new one does not have the Hot Wheels Let's Race Netflix advertisement on it. So I don't know if they've stopped doing that from now on, or if it's just like because of recolors. There's the back. I found this at my local Walmart recently. I've been waiting for it to come out. I was in no hurry to grab one, so I didn't get any early copies. But here we are, Watermelon RD-06. It's time to crack this bad boy open and let's talk about it. All right, let's get him on the turntable. So, yeah, this is it. So we got this bright lime green body, plastic body, which, you know, they kind of got close to the Team Colors look, you know? They kind of had the right idea, but then they also decided to make the graphics black and pink with a pink interior and gray wheels with a black hub. And then we got the unpainted Zamac base, which the other version does indeed have. So the base is the same pretty much. There's also some white in the decals too. So it's got black, white, and pink for the tampos. And I just gotta say, man, like, I just think this thing is so ugly. I'm sorry I gotta like insert my opinions into it so much, but this is a review. I am reviewing the car. It is not just a showcase, not an advertisement. This is a review, and I'm here to tell you that this car looks like shit. Okay, I know, I'm probably overdoing it a little bit. I'm probably being a little too mean, but man, really? Like, guys, Hot Wheels, Mattel, we need to talk, man. We need to talk. because I am getting so tired of all of these Hot Wheels cars with these garish, ugly color schemes that they keep coming out with, and they've been around for like 10 years now. It's been like since the mid 2010s that they've been doing these kinds of cars, and no one likes them. Like, for example, we were really excited when the MST Suzuka was coming back in the main line, and then we saw it. Yeah.
Oh God, what are they thinking?
Like, this just ignores basic color theory. Like, this just looks bad. I'm sorry, but... And they keep doing this, and you know it's always originals. They keep doing this with Hot Wheels originals. Every now and then they do it with a licensed car in the art car series. But they peg warm just as much as these fantasy cars do. And of course, the excuse for these types of cars is always like, well, it's for kids, right? You know, it's a toy, it's for kids. But like, do kids even like this? I know damn well, as a kid, I still would have hated this. Kids that like Hot Wheels are into Hot Wheels because they like cars, right? I just feel like with these garish color schemes, they're trying to market to like a demographic that doesn't exist as far as kids go, you know? It's like you're not pulling some like imaginary other market of kids that wouldn't be interested in Hot Wheels otherwise by giving them these like garish, like YouTube kids thumbnail style color schemes. It's just ugly. People don't buy them, kids don't like them. I see them, they hang around the pegs. If they're peg warming, that means kids aren't buying them either. They're not begging their parents for them. All they do is peg warm, whether they're licensed or fantasy. When they have these garish, ugly color schemes, it's always like that. And like for the track stars now, they have to put orange wheels on all the track stars. All my homies hate the orange wheels. I mean, just look at this thing. It's gross. You can't say it's for kids because it's a kid's toy, because they perfectly managed just fine as a kid's toy in the 2000s and the 90s and whatnot without these garish color schemes being all over the main line. In fact, I would argue they managed as a kid's toy better back then than now. But, you know, I ain't gonna go there. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting like way off topic really quickly, but I had to rant, you know? I had to get this out of my system because I know a lot of you are probably thinking this. I'm kind of just preaching to the choir and saying what we're all thinking, but it's got to be put out there, you know? And what's so frustrating about this is, like I said, you know, it's the originals they always do this with. They're always experimenting these weird colors with the Hot Wheels originals, and all it does is make Hot Wheels Fantasy look bad, especially to the collectors, man, because it's this kind of stuff that makes them think that Fantasy is just nothing but peg warmer trash. But anyway, you know, RD-06, Watermelon, RD-06, probably one of my least favorite releases. It sucks, man, it does, because it's got these cool graphics, but why pink? Pink on green with gray wheels? Nah, bruh. That is not it, bruh. That is not it. Let's just quickly compare it to the original RD-06. See, you know, this came out in 2005. You know, this was a kid's toy too. This was also for kids. So where's that argument? You know, that argument is just so stupid. This was for kids, and so was this, and so was this, and hell, even this. And guess what? These cars are awesome. They look awesome. So I don't know what the thought process was behind this choice of color scheme. And look, no hate to the graphic designers over at Mattel. They do great work. I don't know who did this release. I don't want to single anybody out. But it feels like they just did not know what to do with this car when being tasked with recoloring it. I forgot to mention it's got like a sort of clear, kind of smoked out window as well. It's kind of that smoked out gray. If there is any saving grace in this car, I do think the change in the wheels is pretty cool. Like it's a cool reason to get the car. It's another kind of justification because the other one had PR5 wheels. And so for the recolor, they changed the wheels to 5 SPs, which is pretty cool. It's cool to kind of have that little bit of variety there with these two releases. But yeah, I'm really scraping for good things to say about this. I mean, the green looks nice. Is it like a pearlescent? No, it's kind of just a straight up plastic green. That's a shame. And the pink interior is just, man, that's not it. It's not it, bro. I think these are probably gonna make good cannon fodder for track cars. Just send them down the track and destroy them. Let's compare it to the Storm Realm one. Like, the Storm Realm graphics, they even look kind of similar to the graphics on the new one with this kind of pattern going on here. Like, how hard would it have been to put this in purple with a clear window and yellow and black tampos? And just give it black tires and a gray rim. Like, that would have looked so good in a gray interior. That would have been so cool, dude. And you know, us AcceleReece fans, we would have ate it up. But no, these are gonna peg warm. We don't want this crap. Please, Hot Wheels, I'm begging you, learn color theory again. What happened? Alcegate is over. That whole trend, like, we're not Coco Melon anymore. I'm trying to think of other things to say about this car, but I don't have much else to say about it. I mean, it's an ugly RD-06. The new for 2025. Ugly watermelon RD-06 that no one wants and is gonna peg warm and make fantasy fans look bad. Sorry guys, I hate to come out with a really negative video, but I kind of felt like talking about this. I finally found these cars, so kind of wanted to make my opinion heard about it, because I don't think we should settle for this kind of thing. Like, you had all the opportunity in the world to do something cool with this recolor, whether it be like a Team Colors thing, or maybe even like an AcceleReece livery. You could have done like orange and purple window, orange body. Like, that would have been cool, man. But no, they had to do watermelon. I guess we gotta do the roll test, don't we? This front wheel's a little wobbly. He's kind of veering off a bit. All right, now it's time for the track test. We're gonna send the new RD-06 down. I think it'll do fine, because I mean, the recolor did fine, but this is kind of a obligation of a review. Track test. Oh, what do you know? The ugly RD-06 disappoints. What were the odds? Second chance, go. You're a disappointment. All right, he gets one more shot. Here we go. Oh, there he goes. He made it. But for now, this has been my sort of review, rant, AcceleReece complains video on the new 2025 Hot Wheels Mainline RD-06 recolor, aka the watermelon drone. Some people have said WM06, which is really funny. Look out, the drones are going watermelon mode. So this has been AcceleReece of Tesla's Cube. Thank you for watching. Stick around for some more fun, awesome videos about Hot Wheels and AcceleRacers. Guys, drive to survive. Take care. Peace.